welcome to Bottoms Down, Chair Yoga for Everyone. I'm Carol. I'm so glad you've joined us. Today is class 6 of our 12-class series focusing on hips and back. Today's class includes a warrior pose. We filmed this one a few years ago, and let's experience our chair yoga practice as a community together. Now in today's practice, we'll explore poses for a healthy posture. You'll only need your chair today, and let's get started. So we're going to sit up nice and tall in our chair. Think about pulling your belly button in and lifting your heart. The minute you lift that heart, that belly button, those abdominal muscles begin to engage. They just do, right? The other thing I want you to concentrate on is pulling those shoulders down. So the minute we begin lifting the heart, sometimes the shoulders want to come up, right? So let's lift those shoulders down. All right, let's go ahead and place our hands on our thighs. We're going to flip those palms up towards the ceiling if that works for you. Let's close our eyes and just take a couple of moments to connect to your heart center, letting go of everything outside of the room. This is your hour or your time just to spend for you. Begin to notice that breath, just that natural inhalation and exhalation. Go ahead and elongate that breath. So we're going to inhale a little more deeply and exhale a little more completely. Let's go ahead and take it into that diaphragmatic breath, that belly breath, that yoga breath. As you inhale, the belly extends. We're filling the lungs from the bottom up. And as you exhale, pull that belly button into the spine. Push the air up and out of the lungs. Go ahead and do that a few times. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart. As you set your intentions for today's practice, visualize that long spine. Nice and long, tall and erect. Visualize from the tailbone all the way out through the crown of the head. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Let's let that left ear fall to that left shoulder and chin to chest. Go ahead and drop it to the other side and chin to chest. All right, we're going to look forward. Let's clasp our hands behind our back. Lift our heart up. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back and then drop your ear down towards your shoulder. So it's just a little different, right? It feels a little different than when we don't have our hands behind our back. Go ahead and drop your chin towards your chest. And as always, if you don't like clasping your hands behind your back, just don't, right? You can do the same one we did before. We're going to the other side now. And drop that chin to chest. All right, go ahead and look forward. Go ahead and release those shoulders, and let's roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Oh, yeah. And reverse that circle. We're just trying to release some of the tension that we tend to hold in those necks and shoulders. Okay, so we're going to bring our hands to our heart. We're moving to a cat pose. I want you to lift your heart. So think about lifting, exaggerate the lift through the sternum. The throat is nice and open. Now, as we move into our cat pose, we're going to pull these ribs back. Belly comes in, your tailbone goes heavy. Now, go ahead and round the spine. Place your hands on your thighs, look at your belly button. Now we're going to lift up, come into our cow pose, And let's just turn those thumbs to the back wall. Heart is open. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind. And let's do that again. Round back down into your cat. Think about those ribs, right? Coming in. Think about that tailbone going heavy. Tuck the chin. Looking down at that belly button. Now we're going to lift up into that cow pose. Our spine goes super long. Our heart is up. Our thumbs are back. Let's add the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, round it down into cat. Lift up into cow. Inhale. Exhale into cat. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up into cow. Exhale down into cat. And release. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to place it on the outside of that knee. Opposite hand is going to come back to the chair. Now just take your shoulder, bring it back, and look over that shoulder. So it's a gentle twist. We're warming up. This isn't, how hard can I twist, how far. It's a super, super gentle move. Do we have one more breath here? Go ahead and face forward. And we're going to do the other side. So this hand is going to come outside that knee. This opposite hand on the chair behind you. Now just simply pull that shoulder back and just automatically your body wants to follow with, right? So it's a gentle twist. Body is following that shoulder. I'm looking, kind of out at a diagonal. Don't necessarily have to be looking over that shoulder. One more breath and face forward. Let's do one final shoulder, just one at a time. Shoulder roll is what I meant to say. And reverse it. Good. All right, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take this ankle and just place it up on that knee. Now, if this doesn't feel good for you, you can leave it down here, ankle to ankle. If you're with me, we're just hanging out here. That's all we're doing, right? So it's just, again, beginning to warm up some. This is a little stretch for that hip, glute area, but we're just warming up. So it's just a nice, gentle stretch. All right, let's put that foot down and we're going to the other side. I know. It should feel pretty good, actually. Just one more breath. All right, let's put that foot down and let's grab a sip of water. We're going to come to standing on the right side of our chair. Okay, so the leg next to the back of the chair, that's the foot that we're going to have placed under the chair, but I want you to be able to bend your knee and touch the side of the chair. Okay? So that kind of gives you an idea of how far under the chair that foot goes. All right. So we're going to go straight to a warrior two. So this leg is going to step back into that 45-degree angle. Bend your front knee. Bring your arms out to the side, and you're facing forward. You're facing towards me. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in those arms. All right, we're going to move into a side angle pose. So we're going to start with this hand in the chair. So we're just simply going to let this hand fall down towards the chair. Opposite arm is going to extend up. And here I am in a side angle pose. So the first thing I want you to do is take the hand that's in the air and place it on your waist and lift your heart. So what tends to happen in our side angle pose is we tend to be here, right? And I want you to really think about lifting up. Feel the power of your spine, right? So just drawing that energy all the way from the foot up through the side waist, lifting up the heart. My head is not hanging out here. My head is lifted. I'm working. This is a lot of work. Go ahead and extend that arm back out. Now, pull that belly button in, hug the ribs towards the spine, stretching nice and long. So what we're going to do next is the hand that's in the air, we're going to bring it around and we're going to let that, I call it bicep by ear, right? So you're extending that arm nice and long. Extending through that spine, really feeling the strength of that spine, helping and working, lengthening. One more breath. We're going to bring that hand back out. Okay, now what I want you to do is straighten your front leg, and if it's available to you, I want you to see if you can bring the hand, take it out of your chair and bring it down by your ankle. Now, if it's by your shin, that's fine. The main thing I want you to try to do is not be holding on. See if you can use the strength of your body, right? Your belly is tight, your spine is long, you're working through that spine. You're really holding yourself up using the power of that line, right? That strong spine. Beautiful triangle pose. We just have one more breath here. All right, we're going to bend our front knee, put our hand back down into that chair for that side angle pose. Take the hand that's in the air, place it back at your waist. Press through this front heel back to your warrior two. Oh my goodness, do you feel that? Whew, we worked hard. Flip that palm up and back. Let's just reverse the warrior. Just kind of a nice stretch, a little counter stretch there, right? Come back to that warrior two and release. Okay. Did you do okay on that one? It was hard. There was a lot of work that we were doing. Let's come to the other side of our chair. There's no question about it. What we're trying to do, though, is really focus in on that lengthening through, right? So thinking about that spine, that posture, working on the strength of that. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. So this, again, is the leg that's next to the back of the chair. That's the one you want to have the foot under, be able to bend that knee, right? Okay. This leg, we're going to step it back, that 45-degree angle, and we're going to come straight to that warrior two. Front knee is bent. We're touching the chair. Hips are forward. Squeeze those bones against the muscles. Squeeze the muscles against the bones in your arms. So there's our beautiful warrior two. Ribs are in the center. Feeling that stretch. All right, are we ready? This is the hand that's going to come back into the chair. Remember, if you don't like being on your wrist and you want to be on that fist, that's okay. But I really don't want there to be very much pressure on this hand anyway. I want you to be working through the center of the body. That's where you're holding. That's the strength. That's the power. Okay, we're going to start by the hand that's in the air. Place it on your waist. Lift that heart up. There you go. So we're not twisting down, right? We're lifting that heart up. So we're stretching through here. We're feeling, again, visualizing that tailbone, the spine through the tailbone, out the crown of the head, using the power of that spine, right? Drawing that energy all the way from the foot through out the crown of that head. So really feeling that stretch. Hug those ribs into the spine, really pulling that belly button in. Noticing, is your head falling, right? Don't let it. Keep that head up. All that alignment is hard. Okay, let's go ahead and take the hand back up to the ceiling. Don't lose your open heart and bring that bicep by the ear. So we're stretching through that sideways. We're really lengthening, stretching through. One more breath here. All right, go ahead and bring that hand back up to the ceiling. Now, What I would like for you to do is straighten that front leg. We're going to move into a triangle pose. If you can, if it works for you, take the hand off the chair and bring it down. I don't know, it can be by the shin, it can be by the ankle. I don't really care how far down you are. I just care that you stay open. So if you're trying to get your hand down by your ankle and your whole body is twisting, then I would rather you bring the hand up higher on that leg and open up. Does that make sense? The other thing, if you can, try not to be holding that ankle. I don't want you to be using that for holding up. I want you to be using your spine and your belly. That's how you're holding yourself up. I know. Kind of testing the power of that line, of that spine, aren't you? Keeping that heart open. Okay, are we ready? I'm ready. Let's bend that front knee and come back to that warrior two. Let's go ahead and reverse our warrior. Flip that palm up and back. Come back to your warrior two. Squeeze those arms. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. Whew. How was that? Everybody okay? All right. Let's grab a sip of water. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, and I want you to have your hands in front of you, palms facing up. We're going to take those arms and we're going to move them out, and then we're going to lift those hands up about shoulder length or shoulder height. Keep those palms up. Now you're going to turn your hands, fingertips in towards the ears. Now those hands are going to come out and around, and then the fingertips are going to point towards the middle of the belly. And then you're going to take those hands and move back to their starting position. So the idea here is to not lose whatever you have on the trays, which is right in the palms of your hands. Now we're going to reverse it. All right, are we ready? We're going to bring it around first. Out they go. Up and around. Bring those hands back down to our starting position. We're going to do that again. Here we go. Out they go. Palms up about shoulder width or shoulder height. Fingertips come back and around. Around they go towards the middle of the body. Out and reverse it. Just a little work for those shoulders. Back down they go. Can we do it one more time? I know, we've got this. Up they go. Around. It almost takes 3 times to figure out what we're doing, doesn't it? Hand me your trays. Let's come back in. Back around we go. Up and around. I think I lost the tray on my right hand. And down we go. Very, very good. That was a little tricky. It's good though. Okay, so we're going to come to those cactus arms, and we're going to squeeze our shoulder blades behind our back. Now, I want you to take this hand and bring it across, and it's not going to be on the collarbone, but just under the collarbone. We got this little group of muscles there, and I want you to put your fingers there and kind of hold that group of muscles tight. Now, you're going to look over your shoulder. At the same time, you're going to press your cactus arm back. Do you feel that? Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but I feel that one. Just one more breath. Go ahead and bring that cactus arm back in and release, okay? Let's do the other side. Did you feel that one? All right, here we go. Cactus arms. Now we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to put my hand right under that collarbone. I'm going to look over, not the arm, not the cactus arm, look over the other side. Now, the arm that's in cactus, you're going to bring that shoulder back behind. There you go. You feel it? I do. We're just holding it and breathing. Holding it and breathing. One more breath. Bring the cactus arm back forward. Look forward and release. Let's do that one more time. Just one more time. Here we go. Bring it across. Look, press back. Come back center, cactus arms, other side, look and press it back. Come back center and release. All right, that feel good? Okay, let's go to crescent lunge. So I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to open it nice and wide. Then I'm going to let this knee fall down towards the floor. This could be where you want to stay, but if you're with me, I'm going to press my leg back. I'm back on those back toes. I'm going to let the kneecap, back of the kneecap press up towards the ceiling. I'm looking forward. Come to cactus arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you and look up at the ceiling. So there's quite a stretch for not only the quadricep, but also the hip flexor. Let's release everything and we're going to do that again. Even if you have your knee down, do the arm movements. Okay, here we go. I'm pressing the back of my kneecap up to the ceiling. I'm coming to those goalpost arms. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades behind me and I'm going to look up at the ceiling. Just one more breath here. Bring your hands back down. Release that leg and face forward. Okay. Same leg extends out in front. We're going to lengthen through the spine and we're going to let our heart fall forward. Keep your hands on those thighs if you want to for some support. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Extend through the spine nice and long. Let your heart fall forward. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Lengthen through the spine, keeping the back flat. Let that heart fall forward. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Nice. Okay, we're going to move to seated pigeon. So I'm going to cross ankle to knee. And then I'm going to lengthen through my spine and I'm going to let my heart fall forward. All right, let's go ahead and roll it up. And I'm going to flutter my butterfly. Okay, let's do that again. This time extending the spine long. Put your elbow right there in front of the knee. Put your chin on those fingers and give it a gentle press. This is just an option. If you don't like it, leave it out. It's okay. Let's come up and flutter that butterfly. All right, we have another version, extending the hands to the ceiling. Now shoot those fingertips towards the wall in front of you and then just let them fall down towards the floor. All right, come up. And let's go to the other side. So I'm going to take this knee and we're going to open it nice and wide. We're going to let this knee, opposite knee, fall down towards the floor. If you like this, that's great. Otherwise, you're going to push your leg back behind you. You're on those back toes. Back of the kneecap presses up towards the ceiling. Look over your front knee. Come into cactus arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind your back. Look up at the ceiling. Let's release it, and we're going to do that again. Here we go. You got it. And release. Face forward. Pyramid pose. Extending that same leg out in front of you, toes to the ceiling. Lengthen through the spine. Let that heart fall forward, keeping the back flat. Tuck the chin. Roll it up nice and slow. Lengthen through that spine. Let that heart come forward, keeping the back flat. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Extend the spine long, belly button to spine, back is flat. Tuck the chin and roll it. Beautiful. Pigeon pose, here we go. My ankle is on my knee, and maybe I stay right here. This could be fine. Otherwise, you're going to lengthen through the spine and let that heart fall forward. All right, keeping the back flat, so we're not rounding. Up we go. Let's flutter our butterfly. Do it again. Extend the spine long. This time maybe the elbow goes there on that knee. And place your chin on those fingers and press. All right, let's come up. Flutter again. Last time. Extending the spine long, hands to the ceiling. Hands come out towards the wall in front of you, and then you just let them fall towards the floor. All right. Up we go. Go ahead and sit back in your chair. Hands are resting lightly on your thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out.
Thoughts wander. There's no limit to what you can achieve with enough focus. But as powerful as focus can be, it's best when practiced in moderation. Balance periods of intense focus with other times when you allow your mind to wander. Avoid being trapped by your own single-mindedness. Spend some open-ended, unstructured time with no agenda. Gaze at the stars. Watch the snow fall and accumulate on tree branches. Feel your own breathing. Sit by a fire. Listen as your thoughts articulate what you've been needing to tell yourself. Allow your perspective to be reset by the reality of the moment you are in. You've fixed your attention and energy on certain goals and achieved those goals. Now give all that focused activity some time to sink in. Give yourself the opportunity to process it and to reconnect with purpose. Let your thoughts wander and take note of where they go. Then when you get back to being focused, your focus will have even more purpose, authenticity, and positive power.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with the left hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. Leave me a comment and click on that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.